Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are going to take a look at the Build-A-Figure from the Thor Love and Thunder wave from Hasbro Marvel Legends. And of course it is Korg, or Viking Korg as people are calling him. Now the Build-A-Figures have definitely come on leaps and bounds in recent years. They fit together a lot easier. I remember the day when you used to have to kind of heat the pieces up to put them together, or you'd put a piece on and it would just like fall off or not scale up or whatever. The Build-A-Figures nowadays are so much better, and essentially I can just do a video putting it together. So these are fresh out of the box. I've not done anything to them. I'm assembling him in front of your eyes, and this is how easy he goes together. One thing I will say is that these legs seem a little bit stiff though. They kind of stand quite wide apart. Don't know whether that's intended or whether it's just it needs a bit of loosening up. But you can kind of pivot his feet a little bit so that he stands flat on the floor. And the arms just pop in nicely. Now while I'm doing that, I will address the elephant in the room. Korg has had a figure previously. He had one to do with Thor Ragnarok. He came in a 2-pack with the Grandmaster, I think it was. And it was a cool figure. I will grab it in a minute so we can do a side-by-side comparison. However, that box set did kind of sit on the shelves for quite some time, and some places did discount it quite a considerable amount. So a lot of people have got a Korg now, that they've got a Korg in their collection. But this version of Korg, we've seen him in the trailer. He's wearing these kind of Asgardian fabrics and bits and bobs. He's got like a sheep's pelt over his shoulders. He's got like sort of boot kind of things on his legs. He's got the gauntlets. Now the weapon is the same, it's just painted differently. So it's the same weapon that we had with him previously, with just a different paint job. Now we have seen him in the trailer, as I said, and there's a lot of kind of back and forth with him and Ravager Thor. So I'm looking forward to kind of putting these guys shoulder to shoulder. Now people have complained that this is the Build-A-Figure and they were hoping for something different, but me personally, I'm quite pleased. This is a look of Korg that's obviously featured in the movie, and you can see here it is significantly different to the previous version that we had, the kind of Gladiator Korg. Now I have put a black wash on my older version just to make the rock stand out a little bit more, and I might do it again to this Build-A-Figure, I don't know, but I much prefer it. I must admit the camera doesn't do it a huge amount of justice, but when it comes to taking photographs, it's nice to have that detail in the kind of rock skin. Now Korg was a figure that people were crying out for ages and ages, and we finally did get that 2-pack. So the fact that we've got another Korg in a different outfit is a massive win for me. I think it's something to be really pleased about. I have a feeling that once the film's out, similar to with Thor Ragnarok, where Korg became an instant fan favourite, I think this version of Korg is going to be equally as popular. So the fact that we have got a figure of him, I'm very pleased. Now unfortunately you have got to buy 6 of the 7 figures from this wave in order to construct Korg, and every single part of him has got something a little bit different about him. Even the head is a slightly different expression, so it's not even just a reissued head. The articulation in him, however, his arm just came off really easy. And there's that gauntlet that I was saying, the gauntlets just come off and don't actually leave any marks on the arms, so you can take them off. But as I was saying, the articulation in this figure, it really isn't the best. It's very similar to the previous version. Oh, that just popped out nice and easily there. There's me saying how well they're put together. I just don't think I pushed it in hard enough. But yeah, the previous version had very limited articulation, and when I saw that they were doing Korg as the Build-A-Figure and it was built on a very similar buck to the one that we've had previously, I knew that articulation was going to be a problem. So there is a bit of articulation. You can move him around and get him into some different poses and stuff, but he is not going to be as articulated as like the retro Spider-Man, for example, or even the Ravager Thor. We're going to be able to get him into a few poses. If you're just going to display him on the shelf, he stands quite solid. Once you get them feet planted, he's not going to topple over or get blown over. He's quite heavy, and if you're going to take photographs and stuff with him, then you're going to be able to get him into a couple of different poses as well. But yeah, we don't really know a huge amount about what he's going to do in the film or how much of a role he's going to play in the film. We do know, however, that he is going to be side by side with that Ravager Thor. So the fact that we got that version of Thor in this wave, and we also got the Build-A-Figure as Korg, I'm very pleased because we can recreate some of those scenes on our shelves or in our photography. I would recommend picking up the entire wave so that you can put Korg together, because I think that this version is going to be a lot more popular than the previous version. I think that he's going to have a lot more to do in the film now that we know that he is a fan with the audience. Do check out my channel for some of the other 5-minute figure reviews on the rest of this Thor Love and Thunder wave. That's about all I've got to say about this one. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things, and I'll see you soon.